do it.
Yeah.
What's the matter, huh? Did you lose your ball? Let's try to find it, okay? I think it fell underneath here. Oh, you know, sweetie, I think maybe we should just leave it at home. We're gonna leave this at home, too. Mommy promises you that. What is it?
The delivery for you.
Oh, I'll take it.
Well, what are you giving away for Christmas this year? Gold bullion or coal?
I've already done my Christmas shopping. This is a little present I bought for myself.
Oh, well, that's one way to get into the spirit. May I see it?
No, you're going to think I'm terrible. But I'm thinking of giving a sizable donation to a children's charity.
Guilt, my favorite emotion. Come on, let me see it.
No, turn around.
Turn.
Now you can look.
Ho, ho, ho. Just a little something to wear while you do the ironing, huh?
Isn't it gorgeous?
You're gorgeous.
But now, all I need is someone very nice to take me out and show me off.
Yeah, and a bulletproof vest to protect you from the animal rights people. California's changed since you lived here, Mother.
Do you really think it's too much, darling? If you do, I'll take it back.
No, nothing's too much for the mother of Mason Campwell. And I defy anyone who says otherwise.
$25 million?
Dad, it's more of a legal issue.
Does she own the oil rig or not, Dad?
It was supposed to be deeded back to me when we had the divorce settlement. The papers never went through.
Well, it was Mason's doing more than it was hers.
Look, kitten, I know you and Jeffrey are put in an awkward position. I don't want you to take sides, that's all.
Well, frankly, Daddy, it's difficult not to. And I just as soon you didn't repeat that. Let's say there's one thing I definitely am against, and that's underhandedness, and you know who I mean.
Oh, wait a second. Mason must not understand the whole situation.
That's bull. He created the situation.
Daddy, we don't want Mother to hear anymore.
Mother's not even up there. She didn't want to come here knowing they'd show up, and I don't blame her.
Oh, Pamela and Mason? For what, Dad? You're not going to give in to them, are you?
I have no choice. She can sue me for twice that in past revenues. And Mason, as her attorney, could walk away with a third, and that'd really slit my throat. Mason, my son, family to him is like a financial arrangement. If you've ever seen me play rough, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hi. How are you? Say hello. Good morning. Yes. Hi. Oh, my goodness, look at your decorations.
Oh, I went a little overboard.
Oh, no.
Lionel said it looks like a department store window.
It's absolutely terrific. You know, we don't even have a tree up. At least Chip will have a nice little Christmas here.
Do you want to put him in the playpen, let him play with Samantha?
Yeah, let me do that.
It's in her room.
Okay, come on, little one. It's your little friend, okay? Oh, I've got that stuff, okay?
All right.
That's fine.
Victoria, you know what, if you told Mason that you were going to get help, I think...
No, I could just make it seem like it was his fault, but I don't want to do that. Now he's rather angry, and I think that's a lot more appropriate.
Well, what if he calls your mother?
I called her, and she's going to cover for me.
Did you tell her where you were going?
Yeah. Yeah, I called her at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I told her.
And how did she take it?
She said she loved me, and that she was proud of me.
And she should be.
I told her I would call her from the clinic to let her know how things were going.
Well, I hope that you call me, too, and let me know.
I will. Listen, in all these things here, Chip's favorite pajamas, I don't know why they're his favorite. And there's it's cookies, his favorite cookies that he likes because he's teething, you know.
Got cookies here.
Yeah, I know, but these are just his favorites. I think I packed enough clothes. And I only have 3 pair of shoes, but let me give you the key to the apartment in case you need to know. Really,
I don't need the key.
I want you to have it, okay? Also, these, this is for Samantha, and this is for you, and why don't you put them underneath your tree and you know, Christmas, wait, okay?
Thank
you. I guess that's all.
Would you like to say goodbye to Chip again?
No. It's just gonna make me cry. I don't think.
You know, what you're doing is the best Christmas present that you can give to your son.
I hope so. Julia, thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, if the whole thing boils down to a matter of principle, then you realize, of course, there are principles on both sides.
Oh, yeah, maybe, from their point of view, yeah.
There, you mean my mother?
And Mason's?
Well, yeah, I'm sure Mason is primarily thinking of what she had to go without for all those years.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't help but wonder about the divorce settlement, Jeffrey. Excuse me.
Wait. What about it? What about it?
What happened to it? You know, I'm not sure exactly how much there was, but I know Pamela asked for more than her share because she could give Daddy back the rig, which, as it turns out, he never got.
You know, I don't see what difference it makes.
All I'm saying is if she was in need of
something...
All
I
right, fine.
was there. Wait, look. She was helpless, she was sick, and Mason didn't answer those letters because CC made sure that he didn't get them. I mean, a suicide attempt, doesn't that say something, that things were fairly serious?
Yeah, it does. It just seems like a strange thing to put a price tag on if that's what you're going to do. If that's what she and Mason are going to do.
There you are, Dad. You were indemnified against a suit for past revenues, and the Sophia rig is now ours.
You're a loyal and devoted son, Mason. Check is made out to Pamela.
What's mine is Mason's.
And what's Mason's goes right down the gutter, so I would suggest you get yourself a lawyer to draw up the papers.
If you'll just give us a check, Dad, we'll be on our way. Well, I'll bend over for considerably less than 25 million, won't you, Mother?
I hope you tear each other to pieces. I would suggest you do it out of state, though. I think the vodka is quite good than in Ukraine.
Pay no attention to him, Mason. Bullying is what he always does when he can't think of what else to do. But he knows very well that this check, plus our bittersweet bygone past, will guarantee me a safe passage to wherever I care to live, which happens to be right here with my 2 sons. Please, do give my very best to, Sophia, won't you?
Привет.
Тори, как дела?
Нормально.
I can't stay very long. I'm expected somewhere.
Oh, why all the mystery?
Mason thinks I'm out of town. He thinks I'm visiting my mother in Mendocino.
Ah, so instead we're going to have a mad, passionate fling? Hmm?
No, Mel, no.
No, I didn't think so. So what's up?
I'm going away for treatment.
For what? What's wrong with you?
I'm addicted to cocaine.
Since when?
Come on, Mel, come on.
Well, honey, look, if this is something that you think you need to do, I mean, I'm behind you 100%. What? Tori, why are you telling me this? I mean, am I supposed to have some kind of reaction here, like, forgive me, it's all my fault?
No, of course not.
All right. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I just didn't know what
I thought perhaps you'd like to come with me.
And do what?
Whatever it takes, because I think you got a problem, too.
Oh, well, I can see why you'd say that. I mean, people tend to think other people have the same
No, they tend to
kind of...
recognize the same problem.
But it's just not the case in this case.
Mel, how many times have you told me that your life wasn't working?
Honey, I said my career.
Don't you think the two of them go hand in hand sometimes?
Look, I think you have to be very careful embarking on this kind of thing, not to offend or alienate the person or persons who are trying to support you. Look, you know if you need anything, all you have to do is say so.
Here.
What's this?
It's where I'm going to be. I want you to think about it. I know you're not used to having people care about you. I wasn't either. But sometimes that's all it takes.
Fix your drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
You know, men must spend the better part of their lives waiting for their women to dress.
Well, actually, Kelly's usually a lot quicker than I am.
Well, she takes after my side of things.
So, have you heard from Cruz and Eden yet?
No, I didn't expect to, actually. They should be in Hawaii by now.
That's great. Good for them.
You, Kelly, planning on taking another trip?
No, not yet. It's true that the honeymoon wasn't all that it could have been.
You certainly didn't get much privacy now, did you?
No. I plan to make it up to, though, somehow.
Yeah, well, I felt kind of, badly about having, two of you being stuck in our house for so long. I mean, Lord knows I certainly wouldn't want to be stuck with my parents. Marriage should be a kind of a declaration of independence, wouldn't you say? I'm sorry, I really wasn't thinking.
No. Moving into my mother's house could be seen as a declaration of some kind, I suppose.
I was advised not to take it that way.
And then I think it's poor strategy to suggest that we move out as a way of getting back at her.
Jeffrey, my dear son-in-law, you are a very sensitive young man, and when I start to strategize, you will be the first to know and have no doubt about it.
Tell me, is it such an outrage that the mother of one of your sons should get her piece of the pie, is it?
You mean a piece of me, don't you? Why, don't you think it should be a paid position? A kind of rental of the womb in perpetuity? Don't you think a woman who gives birth to a child should have some kind of obligation to society? I mean, isn't that the enlightened stance these days?
I think we should be going now.
Your mother dressed?
She changed her mind. She's not coming.
Oh, for crap.
Daddy, no, it's no use. I tried.
Then
she wants to be alone right now.
Then I don't really want to go either, if you don't mind.
What? Now, don't you back out on us.
I really don't want to be with crowds anyway.
Daddy, Jake is our spokesman. We have to go. And with all the money he's brought to Delta, I would think you would want to be there, and they will notice if you're not. Jeffrey, will you tell him?
Well, it's your company, and I know that it would make Kelly very happy to have you there.
You're right. How can I pass up a chance to show off my newlyweds?
To us.
To your health and wealth.
What are you going to do when you first get your money?
Make more. What about you?
I'm going to set up a trust fund for my grandchildren, so I feel virtuous. And after that, I'm just going to spend.
While you're doing that, why don't you hire a few foot servants? My feet are killing.
Well, I'll do better than that. I get a litter to carry you about. I know. Why don't you call Victoria, and the three of us will go out and... I'm sorry, darling. I forgot.
That's all right. Go out and what?
Well, I was going to say go out and celebrate, but I think I've spoilt the mood.
All right, it's a good idea. I don't really feel like going home anyway.
Is she good to you when she's around? Are you good to her?
We used to be. I think the will to be nice to each other sort of went away a while back.
Yes, I think that's a symptom. There's the challenge. Do you love her?
Yeah.
Well, then, everything should be fine.
Did you love my father?
Yes, indeed. Very, very much. But the situations are not the same.
Эта комната...
Most of the group therapy sessions are held.
Group therapy? Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Well, nothing's going to be so bad after what you went through before you got here.
Yeah, I'm counting on that. What is the doctor like who runs the sessions?
The counseling is run by ex-drug users. You've been assigned to my group.
Well, you used to be
Yes, I used to be. Still working on myself. It never stops. It's a lifelong process.
Oh, well, Auntie, I'm glad I was assigned to you. You've made me feel welcome. Thank you.
I'm going to remind you that you said that on Monday. You get yourself settled and meet me back here in half an hour.
What for?
Intake. That's when we sit down and find out about your life history.
Laken,
Yeah.
could I talk to you for a second?
Daddy, I really am working right now.
I know. Did TJ agree to pay for that?
What, the dress?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. It's a uniform. What I work in.
That is some uniform. I tell you what, son, I would not polish a car with that uniform. Yeah.
Daddy, here.
Right.
Sip this and chill out.
Oh,
All right?
sure, absolutely. I always do that.
Smoke for it. Good.
Wow.
I wondered if they fought together. I guess they did. Look at
It's
this.
exactly the place I had in mind. To avoid at all costs. Oh, boy.
Hi.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
I'm glad you can make it here. Let's try.
Well, what's in this?
Well, this is the specialty of the house.
Thank you.
Let me just say on behalf of the management that we are all very thrilled to have you here tonight.
Appreciate it.
There you are. Please try. Chicken. What's in it, Ben? I mean, especially you.
I don't know. I don't think a stray dog should touch it.
Well, thank you for coming.
Hello,
That was
Hayley.
so nice.
How are you?
Great.
Hey, listen, I was really excited to hear about Cruise Lady.
I'm really glad you're
Thank
safe
you.
here. So we're late.
Is Sophia with you tonight?
She'll be along later.
Okay, great. The whole family. Wait a minute, is she with Mason?
Oh, no.
I think that I should go.
Sure.
Did you know this was going to happen?
No, I didn't, and please, let's not let it ruin the evening.
It's wonderful to see you, darling.
Yeah, I'm rather surprised to see you here myself.
Whoa, now that's a drink. Rum and something I can't quite place, and the faint bouquet of Bruce cocktail.
We've been having a spot of champagne, and it's made us quite breakfast.
So it seems. So it seems, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are very honored to have you with us tonight on what we hope is the first of many nights here at the Lair. By now you've already met our beautiful hostess, Laken. And she is wonderful. And also she has a little introduction to make herself right now. Here he is, ladies, in the flesh and not much else. Jake Morton, the beast in his lair.
Have to dance, Mrs. Conrad.
So there's just the one child. What do I call you? Victoria?
Tori, Victoria, doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's one child.
And what about your husband? He knows you're here.
No, he doesn't know.
You mean you think he doesn't know?
I know he doesn't know.
What do you want to bet it wouldn't come as a shock to him?
He's not going to find out because nobody is going to tell him.
Well, it's your life, Tori.
You know, look, Angie, I know you're trying to be really upfront, but you're just acting superior, and I don't like it.
I am superior. I don't do drugs anymore. Excuse me, we're having a private consultation.
Mel!
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Did I come at a bad time?
No, this is perfect.
Are you a client here at the clinic?
No.
Yes, yeah.
No, we're friends. We've worked together. Name's Mel Stock. Pleased to meet you.
The director?
This must be my lucky day, a fan.
Shadow on the Moon, 1980.
My baby. Okay, you saw it. That's great.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. I'm still waiting for the sequel.
Yeah, well, you and my mother both. That's about it.
Oh, come on. You've done a lot since then.
Yeah, well, how do you know? Are you in the business?
Have you ever met anyone in Southern California who wasn't? Isn't? Or isn't about to be?
Yeah, well, what do you do? What's your gig?
Well, I wanted to be a camera operator. They told me I'd have to work my way up, so I started on the other side of the camera.
Oh, as an actor, huh? That's a switch.
No. In porno.
Oh, well, that happens. You know, people get taken advantage of.
That wasn't it. They paid me in dope. You know, I almost worked with you once.
Really? When? Should I remember?
It was in '83, I think.
Uh-huh.
Kitten Without a Conscience. I never saw the movie, but I always liked the name. When I found out I didn't get the part, I demanded to see the director, and they told me that you were too important to see me then.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be. I was a mess.
Mm.
So, how long you been doing coke, Mel?
About 5 years, give or take, but you're barking up the wrong tree.
Not barking.
Yeah, well, I never lost a night's sleep. I never lost a job, except to Hollywood politics. A line every now and then gives me a little creative edge. It may not be the healthiest way, but it's the quickest.
From Shadow on the Moon to Kitten Without a Conscience, I'm sorry. I've heard the creative edge theory. I just don't see it. I think you've said enough. But the feelings are going to get very raw here. Using cocaine is like putting on binoculars. There are things that both of you have been willing to risk your lives to avoid seeing or dealing with. And my job is to get you to take a good long look.
Curious if you'd like to dance.
Why not?
Why not? It's fantastic.
Hey, look, I'm sorry about all this.
No. Don't apologize, baby. You've been wonderful.
Maybe we shouldn't postpone our honeymoon. Huh? Maybe it would be right for us to go on it right now. What do you think?
Real?
What a very gorgeous pair you made. Kelly, dear, would you mind if I danced with my very handsome son?
No, of course not.
A little girl like to dance with me?
Would you settle for a grown little girl?
No, let's not split hairs.
Lionel, what? Are you going to hog the lovely lady all evening?
Maybe we ought to get somebody to help you sit down somewhere, huh, Mason? Do you think? Yeah,
Excuse me, would you hit this man? He just insulted.
No, I think you better leave him be. He'll cause a scene.
Oh, yeah, Samba, I'd love to. No, forget it.
Thank you, lady.
Why do you always talk Arthurian when you get drunk?
Some people see pink elephants. I see castles and white horses and you.
I'm flattered. Why are you drunk tonight, Mason? You generally think you have a reason.
I'm a millionaire.
I'm a Libra. What else is new?
No, I'm more so now. And my wife's away.
I wonder why.
Why?
If that was a proposition, and I think that it was, you and I are no longer friends.
Mason, why don't you move along, huh?
See, it's all right.
Julia, you asked me why I was drunk. I said it was because I'm a millionaire and my wife's away.
Sorry, folks. That's just a glitch in the system.
I said move. Leave the woman alone, all right?
See, it's all right.
Hello! Is everybody having fun? Me too, and I would like to thank our gracious host and hostess for their jungle juice. And their jungle, I see all sorts of exotic forms of life out there, and half-life as well. In fact, now that the cage is empty, there is an animal among you who should probably be locked up. He's the king of beasts. He's the lord of all he surveys. Fortunately, he doesn't survey too much anymore thanks to his tunnel vision. And locking him in a cage would probably be redundant, since he's already trapped in a cage of his own making. The once proud young lion has become a lonely, moth-eaten old pussycat. The only thing intact are the fangs. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you C.C. Capwell.
You do. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on.
I can't.
Wait, what about Mason? Is
I
everything
don't
all right?
care. I don't even care. Are you leaving?
Are you all right?
Why, do I look funny?
No, but you're going to unless you stop that swelling. Look, I'll get some ice, okay?
I took a tumble off my steed, milady.
I think you've done enough harm for one night.
Mother, much as I adore you, you're mistaken. Julia is kind and fair and long-suffering and the mother of the most beautiful daughter in the world. I beg your pardon. I am besotted.
All right, I understand.
Go home. And don't look at me, please.
Would you dance with me?
Look, I'm sorry. This one's taken, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was expecting this.
I just thought it would be our night, you know?
It's your night, and I'm very proud of you. Listen, I'm really sorry about what happened between Ted and Mason.
Yeah, look, how are you gonna...
I know, but sometimes Ted can get a little bad. Let's dance before someone else tries to claim you.
Let him try.
You just have to know Mason. I thought he and Ted had buried the hatchet a long time ago, but I believe you owe me an explanation.
Great. Olivia, hi. Can I get you a drink?
I don't want to drink. I want to know why you were so rude to my friend Evangeline.
Look, can we talk about this in my office, please?
I sent her to you because I thought I could count on your discretion and your courtesy. That wasn't too much to ask, was it, for somebody who's been so generous with you that kept you from losing this playground of yours?
Look, Olivia, I didn't know what you wanted from me.
Of course you knew what she wanted. She wanted the same little attentions that you used to provide so willingly in Lake Tahoe. Now, what happened? What changed? Do you think you're such a respectful businessman now that you can snub your old friends? Or have you lost that special talent to please? Which, to my knowledge, is the only asset you've ever possessed. How dare you come in here and humiliate him? Just get out! Go on! Your opening night has become your closing. Enjoy it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll go after her and apologize if you want me to.
No, forget about it. Forget about it. Hey, something. Nobody ever stood up for me like that before. Compared to what I gotta lose here, it doesn't really matter.
Not one of the Catwells is here, not one. They obviously don't care what happens to you. That youngest one, Ted, has the mind of a caveman.
All right, that's enough, Mother. Thank you.
No, Ted's all right. He just needs a good brainwashing, that's all. Kelly is the best of the lot, Jeffrey.
Yeah, come, let's get you home, huh?
I think he should see a doctor.
To the best of my knowledge, medical science has yet to unveil a cure for jungle juice. It's okay. I can walk.
Yeah?
Well, that would be a miracle of the first order. Jeffrey, take his other arm.
No, let him walk, I have a wife waiting for me, I hope.
And you have a brother here who needs your help. Now, come along. It's high time this family started sticking together.
Barely stuck together myself.
Oh, I know. It's hard to sleep in a strange place, huh? Yeah. Took me a while to get used to it, too, all the moans and groans. But it's just the ocean and the floorboards. Tell me, Chip, what are we going to do about your daddy? Probably nothing. What are you looking at? Should we get there? Let's get there. Hello?
Hi, did I wake you up?
Oh, hi, how are you? Chip has been having a little trouble sleeping, So we were walking around, but Samantha's already sleeping, so everything's fine.
Well, I called, I guess, because I miss my baby.
Oh. So, would you like to talk to him?
Yeah. Is he there?
He's right here in my arms. Hold on one second. I'll put him on. Okay. It's Mommy.
Sweetheart? Hi, sweetie, it's Mommy. I just hope that you're being a good boy. And I miss you and I love you. Oh, yeah, I guess that's about all. I love you, sweetie.
He said that he loves you, too. He was trying to eat the phone. Now, he wants to touch you again. He wants to come visit you if it's okay.
Yeah, well, that would be terrific. You know, Julia, I have to hang up the phone now because I'm not sure I can use this one.
Okay. Victoria, I want you to know how much I admire what you're doing.
Well, I haven't done it yet, but thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry, this whole evening was a nightmare.
How were you to know they would be there, honey? Why don't you just go on home to Jeffrey, huh?
Daddy, something has got to give.
Well, it won't be you, and it won't be your marriage. And I hope you won't cut yourself off from us, but if you have to, you have to.
I will not. Daddy, I have a whole life, and I'm not going to shut it off and pretend that Jeffrey is everything and everybody to me. It wouldn't be fair to either one of us. Anyway, there's an answer, I'm sure, but I'm not about to find out tonight. I'll go up and say goodnight to Mama before I go. I love you.
Thank you, baby. You okay?
Yeah, just a little shocked at myself.
Don't worry about it. Mason will be all right.
Physically. Trying to punch at somebody never seemed to solve anything. As far as the rest of him, what is wrong with Mason, though?
Mostly a problem between me and Mason.
Well, anything between Mason and you usually has a habit of spreading out, Dad.
I don't want you fighting my battles for me.
Dad, you're my father.
And he is your brother.
You have tried to make me think a lot of things that sometimes didn't really sink in.
That's for damn sure.
Okay, but this time, Dad, I am on your side because I think you're right. Mason's wrong.
Wait a minute. I'm not used to this.
Why? Because you were always there for me, Dad.
Am I? Have I always been there for you?
Yeah. Did you know that? You know, my only problem now is that I'm a little too fearless because I know you'll always be there for me.
Bet you're... You know what, I will.
Not for me, thank you.
I still think we shouldn't have left Mason there alone.
He's drunk. He got hit in the face. Neither one is a life-threatening condition.
Oh, it's so easy to be righteous, isn't it?
He's been doing it for years, believe me, long before either one of us was there to feel sorry for him.
I don't think you were sorry for him, Jeffrey. I think part of you enjoyed seeing him bullied in that way.
Bullied? No. He had it coming. He had it coming.
Oh, so it's finally come out.
What? What has finally come out?
Well, I should have expected it. I blame myself. After all, I raised you as an only child. There was bound to be some jealousy.
Jealousy? You know, you have your head in the clouds. Will you put the brandy down for one thing?
God, you're such a little Puritan at times.
No, what I disapprove of is being forced to stand there and watch the man abuse his own father in front of a crowd of people, that's what.
Well, did he say anything that wasn't the truth?
But did he say anything at all? Well, that is not the point. The point is this mission that you and Mason have got going. That's the point.
Oh, Kelly was offended, was she?
Oh, God, she has been a lot more tolerant than you have shown yourself to be. Look, no one's asking you to like C.C. Capel, but does the man have to be slandered in public and bled for his money?
I don't know what you're being so high-minded about. You seem to have forgotten your motives in coming here in the first place.
No, I haven't forgotten. I remember very well. It was revenge. Revenge, pure and simple. But, you know, I can see now that that is what you have coached me to want most of my life, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh, of course. It's my fault for everything.
Yeah, and it's so easy for you to blame him, isn't it?
Look, we haven't had one of our fights in a very long time. I think you liked me better when I was ill.
At least you were sober then.
Get out. Now it seems that man has stolen the one child that wasn't even his.
Money can be bought. Money can be bought, not people. Not people. You know, I don't think you want a son. I think you want a fortune. And I think you want a fortune hunter to dig it up for you. That's what I think you want.
No.
I'm doing the best I can. Hey,
oh, come on. It's tilted.
This is between me and the angel, right? I've threatened to ground her.
Break its neck or whatever.
All right,
you
is
have
that
to
straight?
do.
Is
No,
this straight?
it's not straight.
It's straight enough.
Okay.
Give me a scissor. I'm going to cut her wings. There. Hey, what's
it's straight.
What's a nice Jewish boy like me doing decorating a Christmas tree?
I don't know. Just get down. It's fine. It's fine. You have to be quiet, you know. I mean, Angie's going to hear us.
Oh,
you know, calm down.
Fa-la-la-la-la, Miss Fa-la-la-la, Miss Joy the Whale, huh? You know, I'm so sorry. So sorry that she never made it past my casting people. I mean, we could have named the film Kittens Without a Sense of Humor. Kittens Without a Muzzle.
Wait a minute. Now, did you really make a film like that?
Hey, I thought it was going to be a horror flick. I mean, they told me it was about a cat possessed by Satan.
Weird.
I can't help it. Oh, I think our laughing muscles are a little out of shape.
I think so, too. But, you know, it feels good.
It does. Well, hey, all right. How about that? It doesn't look too bad for two half-crazed drug addicts. But we're still in dire need of a good decorator.
No, this is Chip's first Christmas.
Really? Oh, mine, too. Hey, Victoria, he's just a baby, you know? I mean, he's too young to know what it is. You'll show him next year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Of course you will. There's no question about it. I mean, we're gonna both conquer this thing.
Yeah, and I'm not leaving here until it's all behind me.
Absolutely. I mean, if little Miss Godzilla without a conscience couldn't scare us off, I don't think anything could.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's say we fire this thing up. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Should we go for it?
Let's do it. Go for it. Bam.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Okay.
Ah, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. It looks good.
I'm better now.
And it's late.
Want to see my bruise?
Does it hurt?
If I say yes, can I come in?
You should go home.
I tried that.
Mason, you have to try again.
There's nobody there.
Mason, you can't stay here.
I know. Can I just look at your tree? We don't have one. And then I'll go, I promise.
You can look at my tree, but you have to do it quietly.
Will you light it up for me? Very festive here.
Mason, don't you think you've had enough festivities to last you for a while?
Oh, I say yes, but what difference would it make?
You're not helpless. You know that?
No, but I do a good imitation of it, don't I thought this would turn it off, but it didn't. I'm the only drunk insomniac I know.
I always find it hard to sleep standing up. I usually recommend a bed.
I don't think I can sleep until I kiss somebody.
I can't help you.
How about my daughter?
No.
I won't wake her up.
No, Mason, you promised me that you would go home.
Julie, she's my daughter, too.
You can't go in there.
Why didn't you just tell me you weren't alone? It's all right. In fact, I'm glad for you. You deserve somebody of your own. I just hope he deserves you. Sorry I'm such an embarrassment to myself.
Автор сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Майкл Глиона. Роли озвучивали актеры Александра Кожевникова, Татьяна Иванова, Галина Чигинская, Елена Ставрогина, Борис Тетерин, Валерий Захарьев, Олег Куликович и Станислав Концевич. Над фильмом работали Марина Андошская, Маша Орлова, Владимир Кирьянов и Алексей Чумаков. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной компании «Русское видео» Санкт-Петербург.